Alright, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, as you guys can clearly tell from the title and the background, different video. We are not fishing today, not throwing net. We are actually prepping for a trip. And my dog is gonna come say hi. Come here. Let me say hi to the viewers. Look, I say hi to the people. This is my dog. He like. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Yeah, we're prepping for a trip. We're going fishing to, I guess everybody knows where I'm going. We're going to Maui. No idea what we're like looking forward to, like what's in store for us up there. I just do know one place that we're gonna go to water is really deep, and hopefully we can get bentoed. We will be doing some Ulua fishing and some plugging and whipping. That I'm really looking forward to showing you all. My setup for that has changed. The Ulua fishing didn't change at all. Some stuff changed. I got some new reels, some of that. And I'll show you all of that in a second. But my whipping stuff changed. I can't wait to show you that. So looking forward to that.
Knows you're leaving.
My dog knows I'm leaving, so he's like really all up on my drizzle. My girlfriend's on the bed. She's gonna hold the camera most of the time while I'm on the floor. Don't mind my closet. It's kind of crazy. It's probably the best place looking in my room right now because we're packing and there's shizo everywhere. So with that being said, I'm gonna take a swig of my cocoa water. Can I have some cocoa water? If you guys have a good cocoa water, holla at your boy, because I've been trying some and this is the best one I found so far. We're gonna take a swig of this. I'm gonna pass the camera to Sista on the bed and we're gonna get packing. My dog stops harassing me. Alright, let's do this. Hold this, Sista. Hop right out. So, first things first. Jabberwocky needs his phone. I'll show you guys why. If you like me and you take a lot of stuff with you wherever you go, you have to do something like this. I made a list of what I need to pack and what I need to buy. I bought line to respool. We'll also respool some reels today, so you'll all see that. So, pulls, reels. We'll start with Ulua tackle, which will be in this, not this bin, this bin. Oh, sorry, son. Okay. Come sit down next to me. Come on, come here. Come here. Sit over here. Come on. Sit on your bed. Sit on your bed. Good boy. Sit down. Good. Good, good. Sit down. Dogs. Gonna help me pack. So, we're gonna need this, obviously. This thing, you all know what this is, my rig binder. This is definitely coming with me. That goes with me everywhere. I'm taking some of this. Not this whole thing, I'm gonna take some off. Do you mind not licking my thing, son? I won't be taking this. Hold up. Stay right there. Because I bought a brand new one. So we'll take the brand new one. I will take the crimper out of this one because I need the crimper and the crimp. So the crimper will come with me. Also, the crimps will come with me. And I'll leave this one home. Yeah, this will stay home. And so because we are flying, normally I would take this bin and all that. So I now need to downsize. With that being said, won't be able to take this, I think. What's in here? Bunch of small hooks. Don't need that. We'll need this. Need that. This. This. I believe that's it. That's it. This is 300. Should I take 300?
What do you have in that bin?
I don't know why he's licking it. This is the tackle box that I'll be taking with me. I kind of already pre-packed a lot of stuff just so that it would make this a lot easier. Found a hook. Can always use that. Okay. This bin's done. So this is the box I'll be taking. It consists of we will mainly be sliding. So I'm taking slides, bought the crap ton of one-ways, unleaded, leaded. I got a bunch of regular pigtails, stock rings. This hook's gonna go in there. Also, if you guys are looking at the video, don't mind my finger. I know I squashed it a long time ago and it's still. Hooks are back here. I have, I believe these are 18s, 15s, 16s, 16s, and a little bit smaller ones, 14s, for that smaller stuff. I have 18s. Where are they? I don't know. Somewhere. Javarushi's all over the place. I know, sorry. So that's the tackle, slides, stoppers. My dog's gonna start barking because all the other dogs are going off. Yep, there he goes.
Can you push?
Line, some pre-tied slides. Where is? Is it here? Sorry guys, Javarushi bought a bunch of stuff and I don't know where it's at. Oh, it's right here. Okay, never mind, it is in here. Swivels. Okay. Bait cast stuff's in here just in case we do some bait casting. Hopefully the Brados and Maui can hook your boy Jab up with some taco and we can do some bait casting. That is there. And this is predominantly my Ulua stuff, I'm pretty sure. Leader, tackle, gloves. I'll go through that in a second. And yeah, that's pretty much all we're gonna be taking for the Ulua stuff. It's just some 400-pound test leader, some pre-tied bait cast rigs, a bunch of pre-tied slide rigs, some backup slide rigs that we need, the crimps,
And I have to take that backpack apart.
What backpack?
No,
And crush it down. I'll do that in a second. Okay, now we start packing this away. So let's get to it. I bought this brand new suitcase. Of course, I get the small one because she wanted to take the big one. And tell the fans why you took the big one. Tell them. Turn it around and tell them. Tell them. Tell them how much clothes you bring. They need to see a face. They need to interact with you. You need to be interactive.
I'm late.
Oh, surprise! There's another one in here.
That's what I told you.
Yeah, I know that. I just forgot.
I can get the small one. Well, first of all, he ain't putting no dirty stuff in my luggage because
See,
this was
used to
moving
getting
for
all.
California.
Used to getting all nuts. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm going to the mainland. So I think we're gonna go to Cali and Vegas. Holla at your boy if you want me to vlog that, like just a casual vlog, cause I can do that. It'll be very weird because I'm not a vlogger. I'm more of a diver and a fisher. But if y'all wanna see what Javaruski does when he goes on vacation, I can vlog that. Holla at your boy and let me know. We can go to Bass Pro and stuff. Where am I gonna put this in his head? So Javaruski has this thing when it comes to packing stuff, it needs to be perfect. So with that being said, I already know I'm about to drive 99.9% of people crazy in the comment section packing all this away. They're gonna be like, why didn't you put it that way? Why didn't you put this over there? Well, guess what? Does it look like I do that? Negative. This can go under here. It's just fine. Alright. And that, oh sorry son. You're in the zone, homie. Come here. Come on. Okay, so pretty much that's what we're looking at for the Ulua stuff. We can check that off the list. So need to pack. Can't really see because of the light, but Ulua tackle is packed. What are we doing next? Whipping tackle? Now we're gonna into the, or should I pack the Ulua reels first? We'll pack the Ulua reels and bells, and then we'll get into whipping stuff. We'll stick to the Ulua stuff for now. Well, my shelf looks crazy. Sorry about all that on the shelf. We'll stick to the Ulua stuff for now. Sorry, I'm trying to read this thing. Okay, well, we'll get the Ulua stuff and we'll be right back. Alrighty, so Brother Jav is stressed out. He's running around like a chick with my head cut off, trying to find a bunch of stuff. As you can see, there's rock spikes in here now. I have to go look for rock spikes. I let Brother Dudes borrow some, and I don't know where they went. So we got some of those. The stuff that I really wanted to show you all was the whipping stuff. So that's what I'm excited for, because this has changed a lot since the last time we went whipping in the Big Island. I wasn't really into throwing lures that often, and I was kind of over it. But this time around, I've gained the love for lures again, and I've gained the interest to throw them again. So your boy Japaruski went kind of crazy, and we're gonna try and get a fish on a lure this time. We're gonna put the bubble and fly down. See Starella behind the camera over there. He's gonna be trying a bubble and a fly. I bought her a setup. You'll see that in a second. But we'll go over what I got and all of that. First off, this thing. Shout out to the woman behind the camera, because she had convinced me to buy this thing. You wanna know where I bought that from? Super secret location. Walmart. Super badass though. But in here, we just have a bunch of tackle boxes. I'll take them out and we'll go through them a little bit before we put them away. So, a lot of stuff. This, I'm hoping I can just lay it flat. Like, just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like just lay it flat in there like that. Think that'll work? Just like that. Just pile on my shit on top of it. Yeah. Okay, that. We'll go over the leaders. I got a 120 pound. Shout out to Brado that gave me this. You're a legend. I got 100 pound, 120, 50. This will be for my bubble and fly stuff they should be doing, and some lighter lures and possibly jigging. I got 15 pound test we use for grubs. I also have 100 pound test. 100 pound test. This is what I use for bait casting for lures, but I bought another one for this trip for lures. That. An extra spool of braid. That's 50 pound test. We'll go over braid after when I get the reels, but that's an extra spool. And now we're cracking the lures. So first off, oh, I forgot this thing. Also gonna bring this. High Fish Gear again. If you guys don't know, I've shouted them out a bunch of times for a bunch of different stuff. I am not sponsored by them at all. I just want all this to be shown that I do pay for all this stuff. But it's pretty valid and they're pretty certified when it comes to the stuff that I do buy. I've had this fanny pack for a fat minute. You guys all would have known. And it's time to bring it back out of retirement. I'm gonna take this with us. This will go in another bag, so that can stay out. We'll start from the bottom up. This is grubs. These are, I forget, got them from Dudes. These are just some aqua strips that I have laying around for smaller stuff. And then obviously the Ulua tackle stuff. You would have saw a few videos already. They hooked me up with some videos. Oh, I'm pretty sure they're in Maui too. Hey, who knows? Maybe I might go get some more. I might hook up with the brothers up there. Maybe they might show me some spots and we get bantoed. But the grubs, that's the grubs I'll be using. We have glow sticks. Well, if it gets later in the night, we'll try from Impachis. Japaruski can tell you guys a secret right now. I can't catch an Impachi to save my life. It's the one fish in the world that just always gives me the slip every time. That's a rig that we used the other night. This tackle box, you would have seen this yellow thing I bought in the Big Island. That's just for Impachis. That's a sinking lead floater thingy. I don't know. They made it and I bought it. It's okay. Some glow grubs. Bunch of rubber lip flies. You would have known that's the flies that I use when I do throw a bubble and fly. And then some more glow flies, some Big Island baits that have been in this tackle box for centuries. And that's all the smaller stuff. Another thing I want to show y'all, I got a new thingy, fish chart thingy. This is the new 2025 one. Some of the regulations changed throughout the years, and they printed a new one. The guys at J&E gave me one. Shout out to them, legends. Split ring pliers, these are actually garbage. These are just for smaller stuff. Those split ring pliers are trash. Smaller split rings for jigs. It's just for my jigs and stuff. Trash. Now the fun stuff. Wait, one more thing before the fun stuff. This thing. I have no idea where they sell these at. I've got this from a friend a very, very long time ago. But this thing This thing is super action, like super action. It's got a bunch of egglet and stuff in here. Again, don't know where it's from. If you do know where it's from, holla at your boy. I don't know where this is from. I just know it's super action. But this is just a bunch of egglets and stuff for the grubs. It's just I put it in a small tackle box and put it in the fanny pack. Another thing I bought, this. I'm not gonna take it out, but it's a scale to weigh stuff because all these lures I did buy off of people. So I didn't really know the weights of the lures, and I had to know so I don't snappy my rod, because that would be suck. So I bought that. And now we're gonna get into lures. So this you wouldn't have seen because I just recently got this thing. This thing has been in my tackle box for a while. It's been in my arson for a while. It's just a popper. Thing destroys my arms. I just bought this. I just got this thing. Dude's actually gifted this to me a while ago. He never had a pole big enough to throw it, so he gifted it to me. This thing's really fun to use. It's really easy. It's a kaku popper. If you had one, you know what I'm talking about. Goes a mile. Very easy to use. Solid. These are some of the other lures that I bought from some people. You want me to come closer so you don't have to lean so much? Sister, I want to show you. I'm gonna take a picture of you.
No.
She's just leaning over. Some GT ice creams.
I'm trying not to get like the room. Like it's like there's.
We on this channel, everybody knows. Tell them, everybody knows we original, and we out here in the slums. So my room's dirty. It's dirty. That's fine.
No, there's food in here because
Javruski's a fat ass.
Yeah.
But
he eats
GT
too
ice
much
creams.
of everything.
GT ice creams. You would have known. These things are. If you've ever used one of these things, they're the easiest thing in the world to use, and they actually catch fish. Funny enough, these are they come rigged like this with this assist hook on the back. Some people trade them off for trebles. I've actually got a lure from a friend that had a treble on it, but the assist hook works just as fine. These things are badass. Another thing I have, this thing. I've always wanted one of these growing up in my younger years. Just never had money to buy one, and when I saw this thing, it's a GT Fight Club skipjack. It's a Kopipi color. Always wanted one of these. I've never thrown this one. I've thrown another one I'll show you. I haven't thrown this one yet, but cup size looks pretty forgiving. Looks pretty okay. Feels very tail weighted, so I'm pretty sure it'll bomb a mile, but I'm super stoked to have one finally in my collection of lures. This thing is actually heavy as a jack. And I've used Nomad, I'll show you in a second. I've never used this one, this exact model, or this exact lure, but I've used other ones. This thing is like a mullet thing. Looking forward to throwing this. I'm actually probably gonna leave this one home. We'll see. There's a few lures in here that might stay home. I gotta look, but this thing looks mint. It's actually fairly small. But I do know the cup is very easy to use. It's a very forgiving lure. It's also very tail weighted, like I said. Probably cast a mile. Haven't used it yet. Half of these lures I haven't used yet. I've literally just got them for the trip and put them away so I don't lose them. Badass lure. FCI, I think. Yeah, can't wait to use that. Now we're getting into. Should we do jigs first? We'll do jigs first.
Are you going through every single jig?
No, I'm just gonna show them my tackle box of jigs.
Oh.
So. Jarus, you got this. This tackle box actually came with that bag I showed you all. Just got a bunch of jigs in here, a bunch of 40 gram slow fall jigs. These are 25 gram jigs. Hook a looky my finger, ouch. These are 30 gram jigs. These are 45 gram jigs. I think these are also a little bit on the slower fall jigs. These are 80 gram jigs, I believe. 80 gram jigs. There's a 120 in here. That's actually my personal jig. This one right here, it's a Shimano jig. It's a 120 something. It's like a 120 or something like that. That jig, and then a bunch of 10 gram jigs. So we're pretty set when it comes to jigs. This box is actually really heavy. I might have to carry this on the plane because this box is really heavy. So I don't know if I'll be able to put some luggage yet. That's all my jigs that I'll be taking with me to Maui. Like I said, I do want to do some jigging. I just love jigging. Shore jigging is so fun, and I really want to do it up there. So hopefully we get lucky. This is the lure. This is my personal lure box. You would have all seen this one already when I went to Big Island. This was my favorite lure in the whole tackle box, the Chuck Norris. And remember I told you guys I do have nomads. These things, Riptides. Super easy lure to use. They swim incredible. I will say they don't cast that well unless you have lighter line. This lure, funny enough, actually has given me a lot of action recently. I've had a lot of fish follow it. I've had one fish swipe it, but nothing commits to it. Mag darter. You have heard me talk about that lure in a bunch of videos when me and Deuce were picking in the morning. These are just my smaller lures that I'll be throwing with the smaller setups. Possibly let my girlfriend throw some of these, but I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna give her a bubble and fly and just let her go to town. Because she doesn't like to fish. Her arms come sore. Tell him what happened that night. Arms was hurting. This box.
He gave me a damn, what was it? A golf ball for Minpachis? Not my thing.
I'm telling them my secrets.
But we're not supposed to tell.
Okay.
What?
But this tackle box is a tackle box that I'll predominantly be using because this is my middle class lures and this is what I actually am excited for. So, who's that? Is that Snackalakin?
No, it's your niece.
Oh, that's my niece. So yeah, wait, we're in a phone call. We'll call you right back. We'll be right back. Alright, like I said, this box is probably one of my more favorite boxes that I own and that I'm gonna be predominantly using. Which is the reason is there's two lures in here that I genuinely love. This is actually one out of my personal stash. Who's also gave me this lure. This lure swims incredible. Incredible. It's an X-Wrap. Incredible. But this thing, I've actually used this already to test it in one of the more recent Throwing It videos, the one where I caught the Manini Pal. You would have heard me talking about how I just bought a bunch of lures and went to swim test them. I was swim testing this lure and this lure. And they both swim incredible. And before you dog me about the reason why this hook is backwards, I don't have solid rings. So that's why it's like that. But these two lures swim incredible. This is another GT Fight Club. Some little tiny baby one. This thing, oh bros and cistos. This thing also pretty badass. It's another skipjack. It's just a smaller version of this. Different, obviously different people that they came from, but same lure, same maker, same lure. And then there's this thing. It's a sinking. It's a Nashi. Haven't used it. Really keen to use it. Yeah, there's another lure. Well, we'll take a look at this real quick. This is a personal one. You would have seen now. These are the ones that I took with me and Deuce go fish. These are also personal. That's SP minnows. I won't go anywhere without them. I love those lures. And then this is just a blue version of the one down there. But that's why I said I'm probably not going to take this one, because I have the blue one. So before we get into the big dogs and what I'm also going to be throwing a lot in the morning time, there's a lure that I want to show you all. This thing. Where'd he go? This thing. If you watch fishing like I do, when I say this lure, you'll know who I'm talking about. This is a mother trucker. This is a Miss ASC Death Wobble. I really wanted to throw this lure. With everything in me, I wanted to throw this lure. But they do not make this lure no more. This is the wooden version. They make the plastic ones now. And being the fact that I could get my hands on one, this lure is going to get hung on my wall and never get thrown a day in its life. People are going to call me retarded and they're going to say something, but just wanted to show you all this thing is crispy and I wish I could throw it. But unfortunately I can't and I'm not. So let's get into big dogs. This tackle box. Oh, it's a lot of money in this tackle box, but it's fine. It's for a good cause.
It wasn't a good cause.
If you all watch fishing, you know exactly who makes half of those lures right now when you're staring at them, and you know how much money is sitting in this box. So, this box might have to go on the plane with me. But, a few things that stand out. This thing is ginormous. It's an FCL. It's a bigger version of the one that I showed you earlier. It's an empty pop. It's a bigger version. It's the big brother for this one.
Really?
Yeah, it's the same exact lure. It's just one's a big version. FCL, heavy pop. Heavy pop. Same lure.
They look different.
They're exactly the same. It's just different colors and different. They're exactly the same lure, just one's bigger and one's the same colors. This thing. Also, you all know Brother Jav loves his pink lures. Or pink in general. This thing. I saw this and knew I had to have it. Look at how crispy. It has a heart for an eyeball. Look at that. This thing, it's a hammerhead. Caught classic. It's a lure that I probably don't want to throw, but I'm gonna throw it. But crispy. And then we got a bunch of random stuff. We got some black ledges in here. Never thrown one of these. Really want to try it. The reason why this hook's upside down is just because I have not swapped it back up the other way. I bought it like this, so just have to swap it. But black ledge, flare. Looking forward to throwing that. And these things, everybody that ever posted a video on a black ledge peanut said these things are amazing. And I know some brothers from Maui throw black ledge lures, and they also throw peanuts, and they catch fish on them. So Jabbers got to get him some peanut. We're gonna try it. Just note this, I have no idea what I'm doing at all when it comes to this heavier plugging and stuff. When it comes to smaller game stuff, oh, Jabrowski's on it. But when it comes to this heavy lures and throwing and all that, that's different for me. I don't do that. I've never had money to do it, so I never could. Because if you do fish heavy, you know that it's very expensive. Not just lures, like just in general, gear, all of that. So that being said, we can do it now. Those are the pack boxes I'll be taking. These are the lures and stuff I'll be taking. I have to take all of this and transfer it into there. And this thing, this is actually from when I go bait casting. I keep this, but sharpen hooks. I'm taking with me and sharpen these hooks too. So let's get to packing. That goes there. That goes there. I want to zip it, but I don't feel like I'm not gonna.
No, you can.
Huh?
That's on my clothes list.
That high?
Uh-huh.
Okay. We'll go this one, this jig, this. I really hope TSA doesn't steal my lures. I'm gonna take a picture of this and I'm gonna send it to TSA, and if they take anything out of this box, I'm gonna be like, brothers. I'm going to scrap. This and this can go in my bag.
There's a pouch.
Is that?
In the zipper.
Oh, yeah, okay. Smart. I'm gonna throw my leaders in there. Except for this one. This one will go under here. Right there. Okay, so that's lures. That's lure selections. That's what I'll be taking with me. This will have this in there.
I want to fish so bad I'll steal your luggage.
You're a thief. Sister is nuts.
I'm just joking.
She's not joking. She would have stolen it. Wow. She's from the hood.
You're the...
Oh, it's not that heavy. Okay, so that I'm pretty sure is all of the whipping stuff. Lures, line, leaders, and anything else I can think of. I'm pretty sure that's it. So this and this is all gonna go. Actually, I can just put this in here. I was gonna put it in my backpack, but there's room in here. I might as well shove all of this stuff in here.
It's really just so. Don't put it up there.
Why?
Because you're stretching my luggage.
This thing right here gotta get cut off. This. Okay. But this one looks like a mullet. Do I take this one or the blue one? I don't want to take both. I'm not gonna throw. Well, I'm probably gonna throw both. But
first of all, you're gonna throw all those lures?
I'm gonna try them. Like I said, I haven't tried any of them, so we're gonna give them a go.
Oh yeah, fuck around and find out.
This is a family film, sister. We try to be as family as we can when we can, but that's how you know she genuinely got irritated when I did that. Okay, so that would be those stuff packed away. This is trash. Now we're gonna get into. Oh crap. Hold on. Don't need that. You'll all see this in a little bit. I gotta respool reels. 6 pound. Do we need 6 pound? Don't know. £20. Not bringing that. I'll just buy a new one up there if we run. If you get smoky spood, no line on your reel, I'm gonna be mad. Bunch of hooks, don't need those. That's the case, don't need that. Extra box, don't need none of this. I do need this floater. What is this? This is 4 pound. I don't need that.
How do you even know what it is?
Because I was the one who owns it. That's 12 pound. I'm gonna use that. We have one of these. This is an old one. This thing's ancient. See, the last time this thing was printed was 2012. Was the last time they printed one of these. November 2012. That's staying home. That's staying home. This thing has seen better days. I love this thing. It's a relic now. Should I bring this? I'll bring one. What's this? 15 pound, 4 pound. Stays here. This, and this will. No, this and this will come. No, this. We'll bring a whistle. And this. The rest of this is gonna go back in this bin. Yes, I have a lot of random fishing stuff. That's what happens when you do too much different kinds of fishing.
No, he does not use it all.
I don't. Most of this sits in these boxes. Never gets touched. But isn't that everything that people do in life? Now this, all of this stuff, this line can go here with this. This is floaters. Do I put the floaters in there? Sure, right. Put the whistle over here. Put all these floaters. We don't even need that many floaters. We'll just take that. I'll take those 2 floaters and this.
We don't even need that much floaters because you took all of them anyways.
No, I took out one.
What?
No, because that's a cork floater, that's an orange floater, and that's a weighted floater. And that's hammer bombs.
Shit, my leg is getting numb.
And that's a hook. That'll just live in this tag box right here. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's tackle. I'll probably find some other stuff around the house. I'm gonna put it in a pile. If I find anything else that I have to put in these suitcases, I'll put it in a pile. And then come the day before our trip, when I'll double check everything and make sure that when that pile comes, I'll put it in. So, that being said, we'll close this up for now. And
you might want to put something to secure that.
yeah, I know, that was very smart. This is supposed to go over here. Thought when I stand it up, it stands up.
Attaboy.
Alright, cousin, what are you doing?
Hello, your fanny pack.
That's going in that one.
Okay.
The fanny pack's dirty. Oh. Oh. Oh, Gundam style. Ah. Stupid zip on. Okay. How heavy is this? Now we switch gears. Okay, so now we switch gears. Now, Prodigy, I was gonna lay out all my reels that I'm gonna be taking with us. And oh, this belt was supposed to go in the other tackle box. I mean the other bit luggage. We'll see how much room we have in this luggage after I put the reels, if I can put it in here, because Sister Mary back there is still packing stuff. She's packing all her facial care.
I need a straightener and a blow dryer.
Knots. But we're gonna take out all the reels, we're gonna lay them out, She's gonna help me respool real quick, and then yeah, 1 second. Oh crap! Wait. So Javaruski has learned a thing or two. And we've innovated. I don't like unspooling lines, so I use this.
That is so much line.
No, I'm not taking it all off. There's braid underneath there. I do that so when I respool, I don't have to take all the line off.
Oh man. Smartest man alive.
She used to think this is my first rodeo, cousin. I've been around. Why is my drill jumping?
Oh.
What?
Why did it stop?
I did that. Okay.
Are you done putting a line?
No. I need a smaller stick. The stick was too big. Wait, Javaruski gotta get a smaller stick. Hold up. I'm gonna finish this. Okay, so
Oh man, I hate those knots.
Javaruski had to improvise because that stick wasn't working. So I went and go get a nail. Javaruski is smart. I put all my cutters away. What up, Dami? Good thing I have this one. Okay, that's the first set. That's the first reel. Line taken off. The next reel will be... I might take off some more of this braid. I know I'm gonna take off some of that braid as well. The next reel we're gonna respool will be... this one's all stripped away already. Want to flat dirt, fresh spools of line on my reels. Any big bigs, we on. What's up?
Instead of putting the luggage in the storage, you should put it in the truck. Oh, okay.
In the back of my truck?
No.
Oh.
In the, like on my seat.
Okay, so there we go. That's one. This one just needs more line, so that's why I have to respool this one. This one's. This one. Oh, I hate tying these FGs.
I hate holding them.
This one. Just take off some of the braid. Not a lot of it. Where the frick is the end of that thing? Where's the end? There it is. Okay. Just so I can fit a little bit more mono on there. And now, that being said, oh shit, well. My snake line now. Now we tie these back on. We tie the new lines back on, and we're ready. So that being said, don't worry, babe. You don't gotta hold these tight.
You sure?
Oh yeah,
Are you gonna record this?
Oh, just one. I'm just gonna record one, so we're gonna end the clip, start it again, then record one.
How can you even tell? There's too much lines going all different ways.
Pussy. Alright. So, body job just connected. Monotone braid. If you don't know what knot that is, it's an FG. I'm not going to show you how to tie it. There's a million videos on YouTube how to tie it. It's way too technical for me to sit here and try and explain it. We all know I'm bad at that. So, let's go look it up. The video I learned from was Brother Briggsy from Australia. Absolute legend. That's who showed me how to tie an FG. So, go look him up if you want to learn how to tie an FG. But it's probably one of the best braid to mono knots I've found. You also can cast this. I wouldn't make it this big if you cast it. I just made it this big because this knot would never leave the reel. And if this knot ever leaves the reel, I just want to make sure there's every possible chance that it won't fail. So that's why I made that knot so big and I put so many wraps on it. But pretty much to summarize what it's just a Chinese finger trap. That's all it is. So that's done. Now we grab a lighter. You don't have to do this step. This is optional. I just burn it. Some people don't. Some people do. It's all personal preference. Okay. Now I'm gonna hand the camera over to Sista over there, aka my wonderful woman.
I already have the camera.
Oh, and that camera. I'm lying, sorry. Brother Jav is hungry. Starting for triple. It's been a long day. What the flipperino happened here? What in the Navy's tarnation is happening here? Alright, here you go. You can hold it like that. This is my right side. Okay, so Brother Jav does have bad joints, so we're gonna be sitting here for a while and respooling this reel. But that's just because Brother Jav get bad joints. That's what happens when you work too hard at work. You cramp your hands and you mess them up. My hands are already hurting. So, let's do this. I hope I tied it right. And then cramp it. Bingo bango, just like that. For real. 60-pound mono, ready for catch some hammers. So one thing before we turn the camera off and bring it back, this thing, I got a 50 HG Thorium. Shout out by Jess, he gave it to me for Christmas. Absolute legend. So I got a first gen one, and now I got a second gen one, and we'll see which one's better. I think this one, but we'll see. I'm gonna shut them off because there's only so many reels you can watch me respool before it become boring. So I'm just gonna respool these last 3, and then we'll turn the camera back on for whipping stuff, whipping reels. We'll go over that. I don't have to respool none of those. I just put them away. So we'll go over putting away all the reels and stuff, and then the last thing on the agenda is the poles. We'll put them away. So hold up. All right, so last you would have saw was respooling reels. I was gonna go into reels first, but sister over there wanted to start downstairs and go up. So we're gonna go into poles. I can't do this in my room because I don't have enough room. I have enough, like, space in my room. I have a small room, so I don't have enough space, so I have to do it downstairs. But we'll get into reels in a second. First, pose. Some things changed, some things didn't. You're gonna notice over here, Brother Jab's arsenal of Ulua poles. We're gonna be taking 7 Ulua poles. We have 4 medium heavies, 3 heavies. This is actually my dad's poles, but I'm using them because we're gonna be sliding some big baits, some big line, big Uluas, big sharks. So that's the Ulua poles. You guys all seen these poles already. You know these poles. These poles I took with me to the Big Island trip when I went to Big Island last year. But what has changed is my whipping setups. Very excited about this. So first one we're gonna go over is Sista's one back there, which is this one. You would have seen this is the one that I bought for her. It's a triple cross. I've used it in a couple of videos already. We caught the broomfish on it. I actually specifically bought this pole for that trip. If you hear dishes in the back, because Sister Joelle back there washing dishes. Yeah, I bought this pole just for this trip for her to fish because she's always complaining to me she doesn't fish and she wants to catch a fish. So hopefully this time she can get a fish. Probably not gonna fish that long because this pole it is a heavy, so it kind of beats you up a little bit. But nonetheless, we're gonna give that a go. Second setup. This is actually Dudes' pole. Shout out brother Dudes. I actually bought this for him Christmas or his birthday. One of them. I actually bought this pole. I bought this pole for him, but if you can read there, it can throw 4 ounces. So my blue pole only can throw up to like an ounce and 3/4, and the dog in the back is interrupting me.
That's actually Poseidon.
Poseidon! That's my dog. He's locked up in his cage right now because we're doing stuff. But yeah, I have to use Dudes' pole because it's rated for a higher jig, like higher weighted stuff, and I'm gonna be throwing jigs, not a bubble. So I have to ask Dudes to borrow his pole. We traded poles for a weekend. This thing I'm about to show you is something that I've always wanted to get, and I finally got one. Unfortunately, I'll show you the bottom. It's a butt jointed pole. See, there's no top. I lost the bottom piece for it, so the cap's gone. But nonetheless, I have to go buy another cap for it because if I hook something, this is gonna pump it's gonna kill me when I'm like this. It's gonna destroy my hip. So I need to go buy another cap for it. I lost the cap. This is a really expensive pole.
So much for a special pole, you lost it already.
But here, it's this thing. It's a Saltiga. It's rated for I'm gonna turn it this way. It's rated for very, very big lures. It's an 8.6. It's rated up to 180 grams. I'm probably pushing it. I'll be throwing like a 200 gram lure on this, but that weight I don't have to cast hard. I just gotta cast soft. But nonetheless, rated up to big fish. Hopefully we can get something big on this thing. I've used it a couple times already just to test it out. It's very, very nice. It's very brutal on the back, especially because I'm a small dude. I do got some muscles, but I got a bad back already, so this doesn't help with the back situation.
Imagine the hips, because he got no butt.
Sister is not so, yeah, cousin. I'll smack her with this tip. She is not crazy, oh yeah. Talking a mess. So, with that being said, that's the setups we'll be using right here. Brother Jab, only on bird's eye view. That way I can put thumbnail. Boy feet, cousin.
Still in there?
No. So that's the setups we'll be using. Low pose, my whipping pose. This all has to go in the Zuka. I have to somehow fit all of that in here. Possibly might leave a few low poles home just so that we can fit the whipping setups because I will be mainly whipping this trip. I do want to go and do some Ulua fishing at some point, but we'll mostly be whipping. So we're gonna try and squeeze these in real quick, and then we'll bring you all back. 1 second. Okay, so Brother Jav ran into some predicaments. Yeah, so as you can clearly tell, the whipping post didn't make it in the bin, in the tube. But
he still ended up taking 8 poles.
7 actually, to be exact. But that's why we phoned it a friend. So Brother Nate, you would have known him. That's my sister's my girlfriend's sister, sorry, husband. So he gonna let us borrow his tube.
Your lip.
He gonna let us borrow his tube. So that's where the whipping poles are gonna go. I gotta fly these little cargo. And yeah. So these won't get packed until, you guys won't see these get packed because I won't do that until like the day before our trip, so it doesn't matter. This video will already be up. But I just put that in the tube. These are in the tube. Now let's go upstairs and check out the reels. Yeah, there again.
He took all my luggages.
She's still complaining over there. She took all my luggage when we go Vegas and stuff, so Brother Jeff's turn. But we're back in the room. Again, not some setups. A few things changed, not a lot. But so these are the reels. I was gonna go straight into it, but sister just dropped the camera because she like eat over there. She's hungry. But so we'll go with Ulua stuff first. This is a new reel you wouldn't have seen yet. I actually just gave away one of these on my YouTube channel. So shout out to everybody that won that reel. When this reel was actually gifted to me from Jesse for Christmas. So he's an absolute legend. You guys all know who he is. He's a dude that comes throwing at me every single day. Absolute legend. He gifted me this reel. If you know how much expensive this reel is, then you know. I own these ones. You would have seen I've used these on the Big Island. These are the first generation Toriums. And that's pretty much all that's changed with the Ulua reels. I did not respool this, as you will all see, because of the fact of this one's over here, cousin. Because that night was too late and we didn't have time. So I'm just gonna take it with me. I'll respool it up there before we go on a trip. This is the reel that I had in the first plugging, the first Big Island trip you would have seen. This is my Daiwa BG. This was my original plugging reel that I owned. Dudes was kind enough to let me use his. This thing's actually badass. This 6K, it's just a pen battle, but for some reason I love it. It's actually badass. This has 50-pound braid in it. Yeah, this has 65-pound braid in it. So these will be my 2 heavy setup reels that I use on my Saltiga. This thing, I tried to convince my girlfriend not to buy it, but she bought it anyway. I've been blabbering about the Spheros for a while just because I've been trying to get back into plugging. I've been wanting to buy reels. But I just never, I would always blabber to her about it, but wouldn't buy it. And she called me one day and she bought it. I'm still mad about that, but it's fine. It is what it is. But it's 5K Spheros. I have not used it yet. I just respooled it. I'm gonna have to put more line on it. This is just a line that I had in my house. I'm really excited to use it. I've felt it in Honda Paw. I was talking to the guy about it. Said it's really solid, and I'm really looking forward to using it. Have not used it yet, so looking forward to using that. This reel is the reel that is actually going to be with my girlfriend. This is a 5K. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name of that because I'm going to butcher shit out of it. But it's a 5K. I actually have used this reel. This reel feels like a Vanford. If you own a Shimano Vanford, that's what it feels like. It feels very fragile in a way. That's why I went with the Spheros, because it feels a lot more sturdy for my applications. This thing feels like I'm on a Hokuno Milu and it's gonna blow up in my hand. It's just scary. It's just scary. That's why I gave it to her. So it's a lot lighter. It'll be a lot less stress on her arms. And then this thing, you gotta know this $10 reel that I bought from J Haro's forever ago, and it's still alive. This thing has like 10-pound braid in it, but we're gonna make magic happen with this. Watch Brother Javi big bentos. It has rust on the bail. Solid reel. So yeah, that has 10-pound braid. This has 20-pound braid, I think. We bought 20, and this has 40. So I have 20, 40, 65, and 50. And that'll be my whipping setups that I use, my plugging setups. Hopefully we catch a fish this trip. Because not every time, I went to Big Island 3 times, and I got absolutely bonkered every time. I didn't get shizzle. So hopefully Maui does us a little bit better and we can get a little bit more action, Jackson. Like I said, this video will be up while we're up there. As you're watching this video, we'll be heading to Maui. So in the comment section, holla at your boy. Let me know if you know any spots. I won't be doing any meetups with anybody just because it's gonna be me and my girlfriend, and I kind of just want to enjoy our time up there. But if you know a spot that's not like super low key, you know, everybody knows about it, but there's some fish there, let your boy know so I can get bentoed. I appreciate y'all. So now we're gonna take all of this and put it into our brand new suitcases. I'm not gonna bore you guys with that. You would have all seen me do it 100 times already. So I'm just gonna put everything in the real bags, throw them in a suitcase, and yeah, I'll bring you back when everything's packed. Okay, so Brother Jav figured it out. Check this out. All the reels is packed away. This is my carry-on, so that's why the reels go in here. They go everywhere with me. You would have heard me explain this in the Big Island video. These things do not go anywhere without my supervision. But because my beautiful, amazing wife was complaining, of course, her freaking alarm will ruin everything. Well, I was gonna say my beautiful, amazing wife until her damn alarm ruined everything. Complained that she didn't have a spot. Brother Jav had to put this in his duffel bag. So, a few of these reels and my throw net will go in this duffel bag. That's the only thing that you won't see me pack, my throw net and my cooler bag and stuff, because Brother Doots is using it and he needs to wash it before I go. So, that'll be another thing that you'll see up there, but you won't see me packing. It's just my throw net. Well, actually not my throw net, Doots' throw net, his 6-foot green one. And then the white cooler bag that I always go fish with. So, that's that.
First of all, is that even the case for it?
Yes, actually, this is the case for it. When I bought the reel, it came with it. See? It's like that. So yeah. But I'm just gonna finish loading up this stuff in his bag. These bells will end up going in the suitcase over there. The one that has all the tackle stuff in it, because there's still room in the tackle stuff. I'm just gonna throw it in there. Nothing special. But yeah, that's pretty much how I pack for a trip. I'm gonna double check before I leave because this was very rushed and very like just scrambling to pack stuff. I've been really busy with work and editing, so I didn't have really time to pack. And trip's coming up fast, so that's that. Anything else you guys want to see? Like anytime we're gonna do this trip again. When are we going again?
July.
We're gonna go back in July, but that will probably just be a whipping trip. But I'll do another packing video. So if you guys want to see anything in depth of packing, like what I do or stuff, let me know in the comments. Again, just note that I'm not a professional at what I do. This plugging, whipping stuff, Ulua stuff, I'm not a professional at all. I just go with what I think will work and what I do, and I get lucky sometimes. So that's why some of this stuff looks wonky to you guys, but it works for me, and Brother Jab makes it happen. So that's that. One more thing is I will be going over what worked for us in the trip. At the end, when we come back, I'll go over what lures and stuff worked, and my thoughts on stuff on that. So look forward to that. But next time you all see, I don't know yet. We'll see. Probably I've just tired already, so can't really talk. But I appreciate each and every one of you watching this video. Until the next one, shoots.